everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexa. Today we're making cookie butter chocolate chip cookies. I measured out all my ingredients and I recommend that you do so too. You can find a full list of ingredients and measurements in the link in the description. Remember to watch the video first so you can be prepared.
First, I'm going to sift my baking soda, baking powder, cornstarch, cake flour, and all-purpose flour. This is to make sure there are no clumps. If you don't have a sifter, you can use a wire whisk or a fork. When you're sifting, you can push the ingredients through using a rubber spatula or a spoon, or you can tap the sides of it with your hands. If your sifter has a stand, you should tap the sides of your sifter after it looks like all the ingredients have fallen through to make sure no ingredients are stuck. Today I'm not using a sifter with a stand, so I don't need to do this step. Next, I'm going to combine my butter, brown sugar, granulated sugar, and cookie butter in the bowl of my stand mixer. I'm going to mix this until there are no pieces of butter unincorporated. My ingredients are starting to stick to the sides of my bowl, so I'm going to scrape them off of there using my rubber spatula. This is also helpful to ensure that everything is mixing well. My batter looks great, but I'm going to scrape the bowl again to help the ingredients mix in better. I'm going to add in my eggs. Before I add them in, I'm going to scramble them with a fork, which should help them combine better with my other ingredients. I'm going to scrape down the small bowl the egg was in to make sure all of it enters my mixing bowl. Some of the egg is stuck to the sides of my bowl, so I'm going to scrape it off of there before restarting my mixer. I could still see some egg that's not mixing in well, so I'm going to scrape down my bowl again. My ingredients are mixed well, so I'm going to add in about half of my sifted dry ingredients from before. Some dry ingredients are climbing the sides of my bowl, so I'm going to scrape them off of there. Now I'm going to add in the rest of my dry ingredients. Once again, the dry ingredients are climbing the sides of my bowl, so I'm going to scrape it down again. I'm going to mix this a little longer to combine those ingredients. Next, I'm going to add in my chocolate chips and cookie crumbs. I'm going to mix this until they're evenly spread throughout the batter. My batter looks great, so let's move on to the next step. Next, I'm going to scoop out my cookies. To do this, I'm spooning the batter into a half a cup measuring cup. After I do that, I'm going to roll it into a ball and then rip the ball in half, smushing the smooth sides together, leaving the rough sides on top and bottom of the cookie. I'm going to do this until all my cookie batter is used up. This is to give the cookie a unique look when baked. You can also just bake it in a scoop and then rolled ball shape. My cookies were about 2 inches tall before I cooked them, just to give you an idea. Place the cookies about 2 inches apart because they spread. Now I'm putting my cookies into the oven. My oven's preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. My cookies took 13 minutes to bake. When they're done, the tops and edges should be golden brown, but they will still be soft. Set a timer for 10 minutes first, and continue checking them a few minutes after at a time if they aren't done yet. Put them onto a cooling rack so they can cool. Before they cool, you can add more chocolate chips to the top by gently pushing them in for extra chocolatey goodness. And my cookie butter chocolate chip cookies are done and looking delicious. Please let me know what you thought of the video in the comments and how the recipe went for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can see when new videos are added. Thank you and enjoy!